This footage was taken by a motorcycle dashcam on Halloween night. The driver was on his way back home past 3 in the morning after attending a Halloween party with friends and coworkers when he suddenly came across a man wearing a white sheet as though dressed as a ghost. After driving past the man, the driver can be seen stopping as he wonders what to do next, keep going, or turn back and ask the man in question if he's in any need of assistance. When he looks back, however, the man is gone, vanished. The questions of this incident still haunt the motorcycle driver, ironically enough. Based on the height of the disguised individual, it appears to be a grown man. But what was he doing parading the streets in his costume at 3 in the morning in the middle of nowhere, alone? Perhaps something much more sinister was also at play. The dash cam on the inside of the car captured a masked man threatening a taxi driver with a gun during an attempted robbery.
Give me all your money, man.
Man, I don't.
Give me everything you got. I need it now. You can make this the easy way, or we can make this the hard way, man.
Everything I got, man.
What else you got?
I just
Let me see your wallet.
There's a copy on this. There's a copy.
The poor driver in question is clearly shaken, and as much as he's trying not to give in to panic, he cannot help but fear for his life, thinking of the family he is terrified of leaving behind. While the police were undoubtedly at the right place at the right time and saved the driver's life, the context behind this robbery is enough to send chills down anyone's spine, because the robber was later identified as having a criminal record for 2 different counts of attempted murder. After interrogation, the robber confessed to having killed 4 men on 4 separate occasions, all while using the very same weapon. A single mother was driving home one night, her 3 children in the back seats, when a peculiar figure suddenly jumped in front of her car. It was what appeared to be a man dressed up as a clown. Keep in mind, this happened in early May, so nowhere near the month of Halloween. Plus, other than the mask, the figure is dressed in normal, everyday clothing. When the mother first spots the white mask in the bushes on the right side of the road, she tries to remain calm. However, as soon as she slows down the car and the clown begins to wave, the children notice it as well and instantly voice their discomfort. The mother could hear the fear in their voices, but she did her best to reassure them. "It's nothing," she said, "just a happy clown saying hello." Unfortunately, it soon becomes clear that this is more than an innocent greeting, as the clown takes off sprinting in their direction, clearly wanting to threaten and possibly endanger. The children's screams fill the inside of the vehicle. The mother figures she can't continue in reverse for much longer and slams her foot on the gas pedal instead, with her heart going at 100 beats per minute. The clown slides away into the other side and thankfully disappears into the bushes, never to reappear again. The mother later said her children had nightmares for months, but even more frightening was that she did too. This group of friends were driving back from a night out at the bar when one of them spotted a strange figure standing on the sidewalk, so still most of them hadn't even noticed it, as though it completely blended in with the night's scenery. After it's brought to their attention, however, one of the friends, in need of a thrill, tells the driver to go back and take a better look at the individual. When they pass by the second time, the shadow seems to be facing the car, as though looking directly at them, but it's impossible to make out any face, or even a hint of skin for that matter. While the friends got a boost of adrenaline out of this drive, many viewers mentioned its resemblance to cryptids after they posted the footage online. Perhaps a creature akin to the Nightwalker, also previously caught wandering the streets at night. This dashcam recording shows something very out of the ordinary.
No, bang. It's us one.
Huh?
Number 6 us one. I think I see like the street lights.
Okay, that's a bit scary.
Yeah.
A bit scary.
That is very scary.
That's
Alright, my traction control just came on.
yeah, that's no good.
There's no one behind you.
What the fuck was that, dude? Some dude was sitting in the middle of that.
A strange figure dressed in white, sitting cross-legged in the middle of the road at night. The driver and his friend are clearly disturbed by the situation and decide to keep a good distance before backing up and driving away. However, this wasn't enough to forget the incident, and the driver later decided to post the footage and get other people's opinions of what could have been at play. Many have speculated that this person was actually a woman meant to lure drivers to stop while gang members waited in the forest to rob them and take over the vehicle. Others believe this may be some sort of entity, a spiritual trickster who meant to harm. Whatever the truth is, no one may ever know, but it's clear the driver made the right decision to avoid confrontation. In this last Dashcam footage, another motorcycle driver witnessed a most confusing yet horrifying sight while driving in the country. Here, the recording shows a tall figure that looks very human, dressed in a white gown, calmly making its way down the road in the dead of night. While the person didn't run after the driver, or motion for help, or even look in their direction, a slowdown of this footage makes it seem as though the person was actually a pregnant woman in her 3rd trimester. Some have blamed the driver's carelessness, saying he should have stopped and offered assistance, but others suggest the conditions behind the scene are too unnerving to ignore, and that perhaps it was best to avoid this road altogether.